Let's talk about how to organize our projects, our websites, by creating a very nice and useful spreadsheet on Google Drive. What's going on, bosses? Adrian Diaz here with Hasta La Vista Boss, the place where ambitious people like you and I, we talk about how to create a side hustle, make it profitable, and quit our jobs, become our own bosses. How cool is that? All right, in today's short video, I want to share something. I want to share a spreadsheet with you guys, especially because I have this video schedule here where I take notes where people are asking me questions. So I promised to Leslie McKinnon. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Leslie. But she asked once on the Facebook group here, WordPress WP Ego Mastermind group. He asked about how to track basically whatever you do with your websites, and I've answered her here, and I promised that I will do a video related to this, and here we are. So I want to share with you this spreadsheet that I have. Here's what I said to Leslie. I think it's a good practice for any webmaster's business owner to create a project detail spreadsheet in which we document everything about the property, like social media, other accounts, URLs, keywords, backlinks, everything. So this is the spreadsheet that I have for this particular project. It's a public case study. This is the spreadsheet that I have for this project here, Telehandler Planet, which is this website. I'm building. Hey, C-Tech, what's going on? I wasn't expecting anybody, but thanks for being there. And if you have questions, let me know about this topic. But yeah, I want to share with you how I create this spreadsheet, and not only how I created it, but how you can do your own. You can take this one. I'll leave a link in the description once the video is finished. With this spreadsheet, you can use it and you can take it and do whatever you need with it. But I want to share with you how you can create, for example, you see here this first page here with the accounts, the name of the project, type of business, website, email, everything in here, like social accounts, the YouTube, the Pinterest, even Search Console, Google Analytics, and you can add everything in here. This is really, really important for anybody who has websites, because this is, first of all, this is going to be extremely useful for you to keep track of stuff. And then if you want to sell the project, the website, you can get a lot more money from it if you have something nice as this. For example, here in internal links. So from the home page, this is the URL. We link to this URL with this anchor text, and then we say it's follow, no follow. And if it comes from a button, from an image, it's within the context. Backlinks as well, the date, the keyword, the URL, anchor text, backlink from, what type of backlink it is, where is placed, in the footer, in the image, in its contextual, follow, no follow. And this is really, really, really awesome. And I know that some of you asked me to share with you how I do it. So I'm gonna start one from zero. Like, I hope you have something like this on your Google Drive, like a project details, with all this nice stuff in here. So I'm gonna create another one, another spreadsheet in here. I'm just gonna call it whatever. I'm gonna call it keep track keep track of your actions on your website. I'm sure there's an easy way to put this, but this is that just came to mind. So I'm gonna put them one next to the other so we can see what we do here. So the first page here, accounts. Right. So accounts, I'm gonna call this the first one accounts. I'm gonna take the first few lines to put my colors, my brand colors. So I'm gonna come here. I don't know where my colors are right now, but let me just quickly go to this one. Custom color. I'm such an idiot. I mean, I could have taken from here. Oh, anyway. So I'm gonna click here, merge the cells. I'm going to go to custom color, put my color in here, and then for the hasta la vista boss, if you want to add the logo, I think it's really nice for you to have to personalize your stuff. So insert an image in the cells, then go and browse in your stuff. Where is it? Let me take it off the screen quickly. Pictures, hasta la vista boss. There is a logo somewhere in here. Logo PNG. Oh, it's not this one. Insert. Anyway, if I don't find the logo, just add the image, that whatever image you like. I really like to personalize my stuff and have it yeah, I can't find the logo right now, but anyway, that's, you go here, insert image in cells, and you add your logo in here. And then I take the next line, I'm gonna merge it as well, and I'm gonna put another of my colors, which is this one. Sorry, we put it in here. Site, do you want to join the live stream? I can give you a link. Sitec, is that how you say it? Sitec. You say, I was interested in this topic. I have been tracking with the flow diagram, but it started getting messy around 70 articles. I think it's going to get messy with any type of tracking that you're gonna build, I believe. Just because it's kind of normal. When the bigger the project goes, the more the more stuff you're gonna add to it. But Spreadsheet, I still believe it's one of the best ways. I'm not very experienced with any of this stuff, but right, 14. Okay, let's take the, I mean, as I said, you can put whatever details you want in your spreadsheet, but I'm just gonna show you what I use on mine, and then I'm gonna share it with you so you can uh, personalize it to whatever you need. So let's take these ones out, like that. Name, details, whatever. Then you're gonna put your stuff in here. Name of the business, URL, blah blah blah. Then we need to build this part here, which is social and yes, rhymes with I. Where is it? So we go to this part, social and other accounts. Make this as big as you want. The letters, I kind of like to have them big. Okay, so how we add all this website login, Gmail, and all these details in here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click on the column C. Right, and then you're gonna go here to data validation. Let me see if you, oh sorry, I forgot to take that thumbs up from the screen, sorry. Data validation, and we're gonna go here to list of items, and we're gonna start adding the items that we want. So Facebook, what's going on? Facebook, YouTube. Again, I'm not gonna put all of them, just to give you an idea of how you can add this. Right, and Twitter maybe. Yes, SiteTech, it says, yeah, I think you are right. I want to migrate the diagram to a spreadsheet. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way. You know, it still works the best. The things that are done like old school. And one important thing for us to do in here, when you add all this list of items, you see here cell range. Just click on it, delete everything, and you're just gonna put C:C. So you're gonna, that means that all these items, they're gonna appear in all the column C, right? So you don't have to go and keep creating stuff. Okay, you see? And now if you click on it, you have these things in here. You see these little things here in the corner where it says invalid? It's because we have an invalid item in here. It should be one of these things that we put in the list. So for that, you're just gonna click on this cell, click right, go to data validation, and remove validation. Only for this box, only for this little box in here. What about if you want to add more? Well, if you want to add more, like maybe you create, you know, like we have in here, we have Pinterest, for example. You want to add Pinterest, you just click in any of these boxes, right click, data validation, you add another one here, which will be Pinterest, and again, remember to come here and change C:C. If this will be in another column, you just call it B:B, right? Save. And now if we click, we see Pinterest here, Pinterest here. Again, we'll have this little thing in here. If it's bothering you, just select the box, right click, data validation, remove validation, only for this box. All right, so what else we have in here? We have email, password, and all this stuff. I'm just gonna copy it, and we're gonna do this. Just give me 1 sec here. Phone recovery, email recovery. Let me expand this a little bit. Merge, not all of it, no, only this here, merge, and these two here, merge. Boom, that's it. And then usually I just leave like 40 rows and I delete everything else. It's so much easier. I mean, I don't usually do this kind of stuff, create this, well, I didn't used to, but then the more I've learned from the more experienced guys, I've seen that it's so important to have these kind of spreadsheets um, in your arsenal if you want. Delete rows. Delete rows. That's it. So I'm gonna leave 40 rows and I'm gonna delete the columns on this side as well. And that's it. And then I'll make a nice little box around this stuff like this, and maybe like this, and it starting to look like my original one, right? Size structure. So for the next one, I'm creating site structure. This is just for me to kind of put the keywords in a diagram, like SiteTech was saying, to kind of have an idea of which keywords are the main keywords, like the money keywords, and yeah, it gives me a little bit of an idea of the visual. Site structure. So this time you can just copy from this. You can copy your colors and all that. I'm gonna come here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to freeze. I forgot to freeze because you see when you go down, it goes down like this. It's much more useful if you freeze these 3 rows. So I go here, I select the row and view freeze up to row 4. So when we scroll down, you're always gonna have these first 4 rows on the screen going down. Site structure. So here I haven't put anything. Even here on my spreadsheet, I haven't put anything yet. So you see here, like what I have page, keywords for this page, child pages, keywords for that child pages, keywords. What else do I have in here? Next one is internal linking. So internal linking. Linking. Right. So you're gonna have. I'm just gonna copy this. So you're gonna have the page, the target page, right? You're gonna have the target page, the URL of that page, and that page is linking to this URL with this anchor text, and it says it's follow or no follow, and then type of link. I think type of link will be better if I say instead of type of link. Hang on a sec. Instead of type of link, it would be better if we say what's the name I've used on mine? Anyway, we're gonna leave it like that, type of link for now. So the home page, for example, is this URL that's linking to this URL with this anchor text, and then we're gonna create this follow no follow drop downs in here, and this one as well. So let's do that. Do follow no follow. Again, we're gonna click anywhere on this F row in here. We're gonna click on it, and we go to data validation. So cell range, remember cell range, we're gonna put this on F row. We go to list of items and we're gonna say do follow, comma, no follow, and we save. And there you have it. Do follow, no follow. And then we have this little thing here again. Right click, data validation, remove validation. There you go. And then type of link, we're gonna come here. We're gonna do the same thing, data validation. We're gonna select the cell range and this G, colon G. And we're gonna put list of items. It's image, body content, what else, button, and you can add as much as you want, as you can see here, right? Again, do the data validation, remove validations, we don't have that error in here. And I want for this to change colors. If it's do follow, I want to show that it's green. If it's no follow, I want to show that it's red. So for that, we're gonna click again anywhere in here. We're gonna click anywhere in here. We're gonna go to conditional formatting, and here again we're gonna select the whole row. Okay, so it says that my Zoom meeting has finished. Can you still hear me, guys? Can you still see me at least? Can you still see me? Is this still live? I think it's still live because you can still see me on the screen. Or I can see myself on YouTube. All right. We're still here. So let me get back to my spreadsheet. Okay, so get out of the way. But can't see, but can hear. Okay, okay. How about now? So I'm gonna just wait a second to make sure that you can see the screen. So I was saying that I want to change the color of these drop downs. If it's do follow, I want to make it green. If it's no follow, I want to make it red. So for that, let me do that again. We're gonna click anywhere on this F row, F column. You're gonna right click, you go to conditional formatting. Let me just delete this one. Add a new rule, and we're going to apply this to all F column. And we says here, if cell contains, we're gonna put the value here, do follow. So if the cell contains do follow, what's gonna happen? We're gonna fill the color with the color green. I hope that's green. There you go. Change it already the color. We click done. And then we're gonna do another rule. We're gonna apply this again to all column F. If the text contains no follow, then the how do you call it, the box is going to be red. So let's choose a no follow here and see what it happens. You see, no follow. So if you want to change even the text in here, maybe you want to see it better, you're just gonna again click here, conditional formatting, and come again to this rule here, and you're just gonna change the text to white, for example, and you can see it better now. You see? Okay. Any questions so far? If you have questions, guys, let me know. By the way, let me quickly share with you manage participant, invite, copy URL. There you go. If anybody wants to join live, just click there. So let me let me share again. So that's where's the original one. And that's all we have in here. You know, the new follow, do follow. Then the next tab is backlinks. The next tab, it's backlinks. This is how it looks like. So we have the date that we did this backlink. That's the date, the target page title, the keyword, the URL, the anchor text. Backlink. That's the date, the target page title, the keyword, the URL, the anchor text. Backlink. That's the date. I think you need to mute yourself or mute the YouTube there, Adrian. Thanks, brother. And then, nice one. And then the type of links, the placement of the link, if it's in the text, if it's in the footer, sidebar, blah, blah, blah. So let's do this one. I'm just going to copy all the things in here, the variables if you want. How's it going, Adrian? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, brother. It's fine, man. It's fine. Just I didn't know where that sound comes from. So, site structure. I forgot to title this one. Site structure.
I'll have to rewatch it because I haven't seen it at the beginning. So.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I know that you asked me as well how I organize everything. So maybe this is helpful because I actually made this video because many people already asked me about this spreadsheet. So I said, well, let me quickly do it. All right, so let me add this in here. So what we copy from the other one. Let's copy this first rows with the colors. Oops. One above. Like this. And again, I mean, you can add your image in here to make it nice and beautiful, personalized. I like that kind of stuff. Right. Placement, type of link. And another thing I forgot to mention is I do merge these cells and I put the name of the spreadsheet in here, of this page. So this is backlinks. And I do this. Okay, 18. Put it in the middle. That's it. And as well, I like to freeze the first 4 rows. So when we scroll down, we're always gonna have this on the screen. So if you see on this other spreadsheet, you don't have to write manually the date. So there's a function here, you just double click on it and you have the calendar. So to add that, we're gonna click anywhere here on this row that we want to put the date. We're gonna right click, data validation, cell range, we're gonna put A because we want to apply this to all this column, A colon A. And then you go here to date and you leave it here, is a valid date, that's it. And then you click save. And you see if it's working, you're just gonna come to your spreadsheet and you double click. You see today is 7th, tomorrow's the 8th. And this speed up the process a little bit more. Again, for this little thing here, invalid, we come back here to data validation and remove validation only for this box. So what is we have in here? Type of backlink. So type of backlink, we're gonna come here, type of backlink. Where is it? Type of backlink. And we are going to do the same as we did on the other one with do follow, no follow. We're gonna click, right click, data validation. We're gonna apply this for all the column G in this case, list of items, and we're gonna start putting here. It's a guest post. It's a blog comment. It's a PBN. It's a niche edit. And you can add stuff to this list as you learn more and as you have more stuff. And you click OK. You see we have already some of this in here. Now, if you see on my original one, I have each one of these to be a different color, and you can do that just like we did previously. You right click on this, come to Conditional Formatting, and in here you will choose to apply this for all this column G, and we say if the text contain PBN, the box is gonna show maybe this color. Done. We're gonna add another rule. If so G, if the text is going to contain, if the box is going to contain this text, well, we have guest post, the box is going to be is going to go this color. So let's see if that happens. Guest post and then PBN. There you go. And you have I like to have these different colors, so I see you know, this kind of show me which links I have more than the others. Come here, data validation, remove, and the same thing here. You're gonna do placement, data validation. We're gonna do this on all this column H, and it's a list of items, and this is going to be in the body content, or footer, or in the sidebar, etc. So you can do the same thing here. If you want to make this list bigger, you're just gonna come here, do the same. You're gonna right click, data validation, make sure you have selected the range on this cell range here for the whole column. You add another one and click save. Any questions so far? Any questions, SciTech? Any question, Adrian? Alright, so remove validation. Do follow, no follow. Do follow, no follow. We're gonna create the two drop downs. So we're gonna create another list of items for the whole I row, and then we're gonna say do follow, comma, no follow. That's it. So you see how this is going to be so fast now. Instead of you writing every time, you're just gonna click on this thing. This link is on the body. This thing, this is no follow, and so on. It speed up the process of you keeping track of your stuff a little bit. Actually, quite a lot, to be honest. And I believe this is it for this one. Let me see the next. What else we have in here? Okay, do follow, no follow. Internal linking, I've done that one. Backlinks, content production. So content production, you don't have to have this one, but I like it to have this one as well. It's kind of keep it organized as well. In this one, you'll see the keyword. Nice one, SciTech. Actually, I'm not a ninja with spreadsheets, but you kind of learn if you need to. So this again, I put the keywords in here for the page that I want to build, the volume, type of page, where is that going to be? If it's it with a writer, yes, no, which writer. If you have a team of writers, you're gonna put their names in here. Is it with the editor? Not yet. If yes, which editor? Is it posted? Yes, no. Data posted, you double click, and it goes like this. So I'm just gonna copy again the first rows, because these ones we have them already done on this one as well. So I'm gonna create another tab, and I'm gonna call this tab, where is it, content creation. Right, content creation. What's going on with this one? Let me put in the middle. All right, I need to do this. There you go. And I'm gonna freeze the first three, sorry. Where is it? Freeze up to row 3. And then I'm gonna freeze the column as well, because I like to see this one. Oops, no, it didn't work. Sorry. I'll go do that in just a second. Let me go to the other spreadsheet. So I'm just gonna copy what I have in that one. So keyword, volume, type of page with the editor or not. So this is going to be manual. Type of page is going to be manual. With the writer, we're going to create yes or no. Data validation. Column D. List of items. Yes. No. And then again, if you want to put the colors, if it's yes or no, you just do this conditional formatting. Remember to put the column here, D, and if the text contain yes, then it's going to be green. Add another rule for the same column. If the text contains no, then the column is going to be red. I'm gonna make the text white. So let's see what happens. There you go. Yes, no, yes, no. For the writer, again, you do the same thing. You're gonna data validation. You make the column E. List of list of items. And then you're gonna put your writers: Adrian, John, Maria, whatever you have in there. I'm gonna clean this one. Well, you can say thank you to your boss, SciTech. Right, so here it's F, list of items, with editor, again yes or no. And that's it. Let me see if we have anything else in here on this spreadsheet, on the original one. No, that's, oh, and the date posted. So again, for the calendar to show up in here, instead of you doing it manually, you're just gonna right click, data validation, you put the whole column column I, you put date, and you leave it here is a valid date, and save. And you see here you have the calendar now. All right, remove validation, and that's it. And what's the next one? I mean, you can go and put a lot of stuff like this one, you know, competitors, expenses, change log. So what things you've changed, like the date, you've done the changes, the URL, what kind of change it was, like heading, body, backlinks, how it was before, what's new, and you put the notes in here. And I think it's kind of clear now what how I do it. And even I have a to-do list here at the end where I put everything that I do, kind of to have a reminder what's gonna be the next step. And I'm gonna probably leave the video here now because I think I'm just gonna repeat myself a lot. Those are kind of the functions that I use all the time, you know, for the calendar, for adding the drop downs here, these drop downs, and changing the colors and all that.
Really helpful.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Even thanks for everybody watching. If you guys, I'm gonna leave the
with this.
I
gotta step up my game with this.
Well, I hope it's gonna be helpful and keep things more organized. This was actually someone asked me on Facebook if I can share the spreadsheet, and I will share it in the link description as soon as I finish it, maybe after this video, and then you guys, you know, you can download it, make a copy, and use it for your own projects.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, SciTech, for being here as well, and, you know, drop a few comments. I'm gonna leave it here, guys, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments when this is offline.
Thanks again. Bye.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, SciTech says very insightful. You need to step up your game as well. Well, I hope it's helpful. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.